Hello and welcome to Brimwood Farm. Now if you're looking for a little bit of gardening inspiration, then I'm sure you have tried to catch a few highlights from the RHS Chelsea Flower Garden Show, one of the biggest shows in the entire world surrounding horticulture and gardening, and it's that time of year already. It's May, can you believe it? I have gone to, I didn't unfortunately get to go to Chelsea, but I did manage to go to a farmer's show the other day, and lots of these agricultural shows also have plant stands. It's really worthwhile taking a look around those plant stands because they often have bargains. So I want to show you a couple of bargains I got this previous week in a very exciting appearance on one of my Magnolia trees, and also go down the garden, check out the veggie garden and talk a little bit about successional growing. So I wanted to show you this beautiful phormium. There's actually two plants here. Now a plant like this you would probably find for at least £9.99 in your garden centre, but we got it for the local show for £5. So each were £5, so you've got two for a tenner, which I think is blimmin' good. They are intended to go up at the farm to sort of become these tropical looking plants within the tropical garden in the pit, but obviously I don't want to just put them in for now, so I've popped them in this pot, and actually they are below this Japanese maple that my sister was going to throw away. So I dug it out, I brought it back. I hardly had any root on it at all, so I was thinking it was going to die, but actually it's done really well. And this contrast of these sort of red strappy fiery leaves below the lime green of this maple, I'm loving it. So I've kind of left that there, keeping it watered. I haven't actually dug these in, they're literally just in pots at the moment. So there's your Japanese maple, and then these are just on top. And actually I probably should plant them in properly, but I'm keeping it all watered, and this is helping to shade the soil below and make sure that that stays moist as well, because this poor tree needs a lot of moisture to keep it going. But I'm hoping it will last, and I'm also hoping that this will continue to look fab through the rest of the season. Now something else I'm rather excited about is this, my Magnolia. Now my Magnolia is also for up at the farm, and it's intended to go in the middle of the wildflower meadow. So you've got this huge beautiful structure right in the middle, and then once the meadow has grown in the summer, we'll just mow some soft curving lines through it, so you've got several paths into the centre for this Magnolia. Now it took me a while to decide because I wanted something big. I wanted something that would make a massive statement, and a lot of Magnolias, although they do grow to several metres, they're not big enough. I wanted something that's going to be really, really huge. So we settled on Magnolia grandiflora. Now if we take a look at it, here it is. It's kind of doubled in size since I got it, which is great. I've been keeping it moist. As luck would have it, some self-sown grasses popped their way into the bottom, and I actually really like it. I like that kind of grassy look against the Magnolia, and it's, you know, kind of reflecting how it will be when we move to the farm. There's this lovely little apple mint in front of it, but what is exciting is this. I think this is a flower bud. So normally your leaf buds look like this. So you do have a kind of quite a big bud, but it unfurls into leaves. There's another one here, you can see a leaf bud. Now in comparison from that to that is a flower. So I'm really, really excited. I've only had this a couple of years. It's quite a small plant, so the fact that it's going to flower is amazing. So we've got one, let's stand back a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3. I think this one might be one as well, 4, 5. Now it's called Magnolia grandiflora, as you might imagine, because the flowers are huge. They're sort of a creamy white colour with, I think sometimes they have a kind of a pink blush underneath, but they are magnificent. So I cannot wait for me to see it and for me to show you guys it as well, because it's going to look great. I'm so happy with these olives too. These olives were bought for £10 each from IKEA a few years ago, and we've got two. One, they're in big pots, and again they'll be coming up to the farm. But let's go down to the vegetable patch and have a little look what's going on down there, because we need to talk about successional growing. You can see everything is just coming to life magnificently. Right, here we are. Well, firstly, look at the size of these boys. I hope they actually do bulk up and we get some decent cabbages, because you can see there's a lot of leaf on there at the moment, but are there going to be any cabbage centres? I'm not sure. Now, what I really want to talk to you about is this spinach. Sadly, it's the time of year when spinach dies. It's got really, really hot, which means the spinach is now all going to seed. So we need to think about successional sowing, because that spinach is all going to be gone soon, as is the chard over there, which is all bolting, and as is the sorrel over here, which again is all bolting. So we need to think about what we're going to plant in here afterwards. Now, obviously, I can still continue to use this. You can see here where it's trying to send up little flower spikes. So I'm just nipping it off and I'm using as much as I can as possible, but it's certainly now is the time when we're going to have to start thinking about getting beets in, some salad, summer salad crops, some lettuces and things like that, ready to fill these beds to last me through till the autumn, when I'll then start planting spinach and chard again. And that's why, guys, I do not take my dandelions out, because people like Todrick love them. So if we kind of take in our 3 beds, we've got carrots and radishes here, and once these sorrel and cabbages are out, we'll probably continue and make this a solely radish and carrot bed. Again, we've got more cabbages here, and this is a heap of manure, and that is where our ironbark pumpkin is going to come out, and possibly a courgette in this row as well. And then, as I said just now where we were looking, we've got our spinach and we've got our chard. And I think it's time to put in some salad crops. So I think we're going to do beets at one end, and we're going to do some lovely salad bowl red lettuces the other end, and maybe some rocket, and some freshly sown sorrel as well, so we get a nice salad mix. At this time of year, there is always so much to do, and if you want to catch up with other subscribers and myself as well, you can come over to Facebook and join us at Brimwood Farm community group, where we kind of keep each other updated on what's going on in our own gardens. And also, if you want to see stuff that's going on at the farm as well, just make sure you subscribe, because we've got a load of stuff coming up at the farm, more diversity counts, more work up there to prepare the land for when we actually start to homestead up there in the coming year, hopefully. But there's so much to do, and it's really important to stay on track with your successional sowing. I personally find it difficult. I forget. I have to write lists, I have to make notes, and I have to jot in the calendar, because otherwise an entire month goes past and I haven't sown anything new, and then I'm having to pull that spinach out, and then there's no food to replace it with. However, down here, look at this. Look at this lovely little globe radish. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to go and eat that now.